Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Halloween house tour. So normally I will go through and show you guys a full decorate with me where you're going through as I physically decorate, but instead I wanted to switch it up a little bit this year, and I've never done a house tour, and we've lived in this house for probably about 6 years now. This house was my grandparents' home before they passed away. Once they passed, we ended up taking it over. We did a complete renovation, gutted it, and redid the entire thing. So parts of the house are still a work in progress even after all of this time. So if you do see anything that looks a little bit unfinished, that is why. We are still working on it. But I'm gonna take you guys around the house today and show you all of the Halloween decor. So starting off, this is our entryway. This door that I'm standing in front of, this is the door from the garage. So this door originally used to be where my stove is, so you'll see that in a second. But this door never used to be here, so this is a new addition. So door comes in from the garage. This is normally where we come in. I will set my purse down, I will set my keys down. We also have some keys hanging up here. And then I do have a little display set up here where then if you need to set anything down, I have my work stuff, my name tags, badges, wallet, etc. But then I also have a little bulletin board here with some things on display, some important information. If I have anything important coming up, I will also throw it on here. But I do have a mirror as soon as you walk in, then that way if I need to check my hair, do anything with my makeup, I can double check really quick before I walk out the door. But I have just a couple pieces of decor over here. I didn't want to be too cluttered, especially because we do really use this space. So from here, we go into our living room. So the whole entire house is now an open concept so that it has more light and we have a lot more space than we originally did before the house was renovated. So we have our TV with our media console. The media console is filled to the brim with DVDs, games, you name it, it's in there. But I have the bats going up the wall again this year. This was one of my favorite additions that we did last year, so I wanted to make sure that we kept that tradition going. I have our gumball machine, which will eventually be full of actual gumballs. I have not gotten the order yet. The order was delayed, so that is coming soon. But I've got some tombstones on display here and then our normal decor on the other side, in addition to the Xbox that sits in the middle. And if we look on the floor, I do have a cat bed. I found a little cat skeleton pillow at Marshall's one day, and I thought it'd be a really cute addition. The cats really get a kick out of it. And we have our little bone dog down there. And if we move over into the corner over here, I do have some amps on display. The amps were my grandpa's, so I wanted to incorporate him in some way within the space. And I love the rock and roll theme, so that is really, think Bret Michaels' Rock of Love incorporated in the space, like the blacks, the silvers. We do have a brand new coffee table. It has drawers on either side so that we can hide remotes, all the random stuff that you normally keep on top of the coffee table. I have a little light up pumpkin here. It is glass. This is also from Marshall's. And then it does light up if you want to plug it in, but we had a rug here. I spilled a bunch of stuff all over it. We no longer have the rug, so I did not want the cord just hanging out. Then we move into the cat section. So we have multiple different cat hangout spaces. They mostly are Chloe's because she takes everything over, but Marvin does partake here and there. And then this looks out directly into our front yard, which if you have not watched my front yard decorate with me, I will link that video up on top right now. That is an entire process in and of itself. It took us about 8 hours to do the full setup this year, but I'm really proud of how it turned out. But I have a little cauldron down here. This is all the cat's Halloween toys. And then we've got a little pumpkin on display. And Marvin really gets a kick out of the little spiders on the floor, so he plays with those here and there. I just got them scattered all over the place. They also have a Halloween tube that sits right behind the coffee table that they will run in and out of. A couch, a nice blanket on display. Marvin always wants to be a part of everything, so you hear him in the background. He is literally always there. We have a bass guitar on display in addition to some more amps, a candelabra, and then this space right here, I wanted it to be very chic, but then not overfill it. So if we do need to set something on the table, we can. So this is our actual front door. We don't use it as often. If I have packages or anything, this is the door that they put them at. And then from here, we have a small coat closet that never used to be here. We have these gorgeous bookshelves. These are from IKEA. They were originally in our basement and we brought them up here and I absolutely love them. They're one of my favorite parts of the entire living room. But I just added a little bit of cobweb detail on the sides. I do have a little bit of Halloween decor within the bookshelves, but I didn't want it to be too cluttered, so there's little bits and pieces here and there. And if we move over, we also have another console. This was also downstairs. It now holds our record player and some disco ball details. This is filled with more board games, and then I also keep some rain boots in here. So more like secret stash stuff, not really used as much as it could be. Another bookshelf with even more coffee table books, some more decor, and then of course my couch, my absolute favorite piece of the entire living room. We bought this off Facebook Marketplace and it's a little smaller than I originally pictured because the couch that we had in here was huge, but I think it fits the space really well. This was a chair that we had in my office for a while that I relocated out here. So I just threw a blanket on it and then added a throw pillow. And we move into the kitchen. So our kitchen starts with a kitchenette. This, I keep all of our servingware, partyware. We have some random stuff up in the top drawer here, but this is fully decorated. And then I have a bouquet from Athena's wedding on display. This is also one of the areas that is a work in progress. We did upgrade our thermostat, but we need to paint. So now that we're actually in the kitchen, we have our fridge, our pantry, and then up above the fridge is where I keep all of our Thanksgiving china. On the side of the pantry, we have a small area where we have Marvin's food station, and then next to our back door, we have Chloe's food station, which is of course fully decorated. And this back door, I decorate for the different holidays. This goes into our backyard. This goes into our basement, and this is where our old door into our bathroom used to be. We closed that up, so eventually that will be painted in its entirety so that it'll match the kitchen. I do have some open shelving that I put a little bit of decoration on. I have a lot of glassware on display right now. In this cabinet, I keep all of our dinnerware and then some glass servingware, some bowls, plates, the normal. And then from there, we have our bread box, a soda stream, our coffee station, and then it moves over. I do have some peppers on display right now. We've got some napkins, and then it moves into our sink area. So we do have a very large double sink that looks out into our backyard. And when I was little, this is where the kitchen table used to be. So we used to sit here and look out into the backyard. And this was a very nostalgic spot for me, so I really wanted it to be one of the central locations of the kitchen. So moving from here, I have some decor in this corner. This is one of my favorite spots to decorate in the entire kitchen. And I purchased these huge glass decanters for a party, my send-off party actually. And I absolutely love them. I think they're so beautiful, so I wanted to keep them on display for the season. We have my little Smeg toaster, some other random bits and pieces, and then this huge spiderweb plate to hide the outlet. I also have some lighting up above that is consistently on. This is where we do all of our cooking. This is our range stove and the hood. We drove about 4 hours to pick this up from a lady off the Facebook Marketplace, and I absolutely love it. I think it's so beautiful. I'm glad that we went with the all stainless steel fixtures in here, but I have some bats on display up there, my little spider, and then I do have a skeleton bat over in the corner, and I love how the background turned out this year. Then that way it's not in the way, but you still have that festive feeling. I have some knives on display in addition to a snow globe. And then if we move further over into the kitchen, we have a double oven, which definitely gets its use. I love having 2 ovens. It's way more practical in terms of holiday parties, hosting. Thanksgiving is a big one that we use both of these for, even just everyday life. So love my double ovens, and then just more storage over here. These are a new addition to the kitchen. We did upgrade the 2 bar stools that we originally had. So these bar stools are new. And of course we've got Chloe hanging out on one of them. And then we have our huge island. Love the island. I have a little bit of a display in the center, nothing too crazy. The island is one of my favorite parts of the entire kitchen. It really brings the entire space together, especially because it is huge. It's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be when they installed the actual slab of granite. I'm obsessed. We sit at this for just about everything, and it's big enough to host my entire family, so we never have space issues in this house. The bar stools are also a new addition to the kitchen, and I think they really tie in the living room additions as well. They're also one of my favorite parts of the kitchen. I think they really match the theme, and they have cute little rings on the back, so if I do want to put any ribbons or any decorative elements, I have the ability to do so. But these are from Amazon. They were actually a really good deal. They were two in a package rather than having to buy them individually. So if you're in the market for new bar stools, I would definitely check these out. I will link them down below. Once we head into the hallway, on my left-hand side, this is also a new addition. This used to be a coat closet that we turned into a powder bath. There is our powder bath. It has not one, but two chandeliers, and it is also very rock and roll themed. So we did the black and the white. We have one of my grandpa's guitars on display. We have some other memorabilia as well. Our VIP passes from when we went to see The Pretty Reckless. Love you, Taylor Momsen. I have her signed tour poster as well. We have some records on display, and then we also have some drumsticks from the Hard Rock Hotel in Cincinnati. We've got the Dirt poster, a Sins of Steel poster to really tie in that rock and roll feel. I did not want to do a ton of Halloween specific decor in here, so we only have the pumpkin, and the red hand towel is a normal thing to match the aesthetic of the bathroom, but then that way it makes sense. You know, it's already kind of spooky, so I didn't want to overdo it in here. On the right hand side, this is just a cleaning closet. This is another spot that is a work in progress, so the mega closet video is coming soon. There used to be a linen closet here, but this wall is a completely new wall. This is the master bedroom, so we of course did some spooky bedding. I've got a decorative throw pillow. We have the cat's area. If we don't have more than one, they fight all day long, so we have the pumpkin, we have the little tent, and then a blanket. On either side I have some spooky trees. We did get a new headboard, so this is also new. This matches the other decor in the kitchen and the living room. So again, keeping with the same vibe. So this corner, I have some stuff on display. I've got some shoes, some bags. This is my entire lingerie collection, so I'm very happy to have it out here on display. All of the hangers match. I worked really hard on making everything fit in here. So all of my stuff that did not fit in here is also for sale on my Depop, so I will link that down below as well. So this is a little bit of a sneak peek because I did do a full video on the mega closet that has not gone live yet. Here is the mega closet. So again, this is just a sneak peek. I'm not going to show you too much, but this is completely brand new. And on either side of my double doors, I have some Halloween stuff on display. This is what I'm wearing for actual Halloween when I hand out candy to the trick-or-treaters. I have a spooky dress on this side, my Beetlejuice shirt, just some like festive vibes in here, but I don't want to show you too much because I want you to watch that video. So from there we have my dresser. Of course, nothing really has changed other than the decor on top. I added a few little pieces here and there. We have our hamper, and then this is Shane's wardrobe. He does have a place to put his clothes, do not worry. He has 4 large wardrobe pieces, and then he does have space within the bed. There are drawers underneath there. There's 4 drawers total, so he has plenty of space to store his clothes, so please don't worry about him. We're currently renovating our master bathroom, so this is a work in progress, but I did do a little bit of Halloween decor in here. We have the rug on the floor, we have some decorative elements, and then on top of the laundry hamper, I also have some more decorative elements. But other than that, I kept it pretty plain and simple because we are in the process of renovating, so I didn't want to clutter it up too much. Added some neon, so that is also in the process of adding to the new decor in here. We've got some towels on display and then some new pictures as well. I did buy a mirror that will be switching the other mirror out. We're getting all new lighting in here. We're gonna paint the bathroom. Like, it's gonna be a whole entire bathroom renovation in and of itself. We have our shower here, and then this is also new. We have a little medicine cabinet right here that matches kind of the cabinets in our kitchen, so then that way it's also very cohesive. we go directly into my office. Once we're in my office, we start off with my Detroit Lions rack. So normally I decorate this for the different holidays, but I did Detroit Lions themed stuff instead because football season's a lot longer. We have a new picture up here. It says better late than ugly. Love it. Shane hung it up this morning. Our huge shelving units. So these are completely full of shoes and bags and other random stuff that I've collected over the years. I have my pin collection up on top, a lot of the crowns that I have earned, all of my handbags, a lot of shoes that are just overflow that I don't have a spot for. Then I have a chair so that Shane can come hang out with me while I do my hair and my makeup in the morning. This is completely full of jewelry, and I also use it as just a full-length mirror when I'm getting ready in the morning, but the entire thing is completely full. I'm already out of space in terms of earrings, rings, necklaces, all of the things. That's what's stashed in here. Then I have my little Taylor Swift corner from when I went to the Eras tour with my dad. I have my dress on display, and then I also have my mood board back there. This bench is completely new. I bought it from Home Goods, and then that way the cats have a place to sit so they can look out the window. I also have some of my current Halloween handbags on display in addition to just some stuffed animals. Got some shoes on the floor that I don't have space for. This is my main area. So this is where I work on my computer. I do a lot of editing here. I have my guitar on display. This is the guitar that my grandpa bought me when I was like 7 or 8. And it's one of the only guitars he's ever bought for me. He also paid for lessons. So I have it on display here. And then I do my makeup, my hair, everything. I have my perfume display. So this really gets its use. This entire drawer unit is completely full of all of my hair and makeup supplies. And I keep the overflow in my desk drawers, where I also have some facial stuff. I've got some more makeup brushes, all of the normal desk things, pens, pencils, whatnot. Then we move over next to my shoe racks. I have this other huge rack right here. I do have some stuff on display as well, some earrings, some Halloween decor. This is all filled with like notebooks, school supplies, all the random office supplies. That does not fit in my desk. In this corner next to where I keep all of my overstock of shoes, this is also completely full of jewelry. I keep all of my holiday jewelry in here specifically, and overflow pieces that I don't wear as often. I also have a little chest down here. This, I keep all of my sentimental stuff, my memorabilia, all of the things that I want to keep and hold on to. I've got a couple things on display over here. I have my travel makeup case that I bought for ARB Nationals, and this door is actually not a door anymore. It's just completely sealed off. You can't use it. So we have the decorative knob, but it does not work as a door, so it does not matter that there's stuff in front of it. This used to go into the closet that was here. This is now the mega closet, so this door is no more. But from here, I have this bookshelf. This has a lot of other overflow shoes and handbags. This is primarily handbags, and I have all of my Halloween handbags here ready to go. Easy grab, quick access, so then I can switch them out every day. I have a lot of my designer shoes on display as well. Got my crown, some more Halloween stuff, and I keep a lot of my books and magazines here as well. But up on top, this is all display pieces. So I have some snow globes up there, some Halloween stuff. This does not change. This stays pretty consistent throughout the year unless I want to add to it. But this is stuff that I really don't touch very much. This is just like my little display. I have all of my medals, I have my plaque, and then I have my little lanyards that I made here as well. And then I do have some pins and buttons and miscellaneous stuff. And my shoes from the Sabrina Carpenter concert on display here. But if you want to follow me out, we'll head back into the kitchen. So that is the entire house, other than the basement and then Shane's office, which I did not decorate in and is kind of messy right now, so I'm not going to show you that. But we do have a full basement. Laundry room down there, there's a pool table, again kind of messy because we're in the process of renovating. I'll show you guys that one day in the future when it is fully done, but it's gonna be quite a while before we end up going down there and doing anything with that space. We're trying to work on the main floor as of right now. But if you guys like this video, make sure you leave me a comment what style you guys prefer, the actual true decorate with me, or seeing the decorations in this format where I kind of walk through and talk through them. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys like what the house looks like. I'm very proud of it. We spent a lot of time and money and energy making it look the way that it does. So I'm very thankful that we have a home that we have loved for so many years now, and we're in the process of making it even more homey. But I will see you guys next week in a brand new video.